Welcome to our unofficial Tom Ford Tuesday, where, on Tuesday, we dedicate to Tom Ford beauty. In today's video, guys, it's all about Tom Ford's foundations. All of them. Each and every one. Yes, I have a new one too. Let's go ahead and get started. I just did my ranking video of all my Tom Ford quads per your request. Thank you all so much. I love when you make suggestions on what videos I should create. In regards to another suggestion that you guys gave to me, the sharing all of my products that I do not like from Tom Ford, that is coming. Yes, she is. You guys recommended that I try Tom Ford's Traceless Stick Foundation, and here she is. We will touch on this very shortly. But for today's look, it is Tom Ford Tuesday. You know the full face is Tom Ford. Everything we talk about today and what I'm wearing on my face will be listed and linked for you down below in the description box. But if you're curious as to what is on the eyes, it is Tom Ford's Last Dance eye quad. I couldn't find this when I was doing my ranking video and I was very frustrated. But of course, yeah, I found it when I wasn't looking for it. But, this would have ranked in a very pretty spot because you guys know I love blue eyeshadow. But for today, we are going to be focusing in and talking about all of Tom Ford's foundations. I have tried them all, I have used them all, I have tested them all. When it comes to Tom Ford foundations, I feel very confident, very excited, very happy to share them because they are so inclusive and the shade range is always thinking of our lightest to our darkest. And I applaud and thank Tom Ford Beauty for that very, very much. I mean, hello. For luxury, thank you. So let's start off with the Glow Tinted Moisturizer. This has an SPF of 15. Now with the Tinted Moisturizer, you have a total of 10 shades. Now remember, it's a tinted moisturizer, so I can see the flexibility with the shade range, but you do go from the lightest to the darkest. I think it's quite inclusive. They did a great job with that. It's sheer coverage, it's color correcting, and it gives you lots of radiance, beautiful glow. I want to say if you're more of an oily to combination skin type, either prep your skin accordingly or be prepared to glow, baby, glow. And I mean dewy glow, lots of it. It's beautiful, but, it's a tinted, glowing, moisturizing type product. For me personally, whenever I'm using this product, I'll go in and I'll apply one layer all over. And then I will go back and just focus where I have a few imperfections. And it builds very nicely. So while it's, yes, a sheer light coverage type product, it's going to smooth you out. It's going to even you out. It's going to leave you looking radiant, fresh, and quite flawless. Now this is infused with hyaluronic acid, jojoba oil, and those things are giving your skin hydration and lots of it. This product also has an SPF of 15. Now, you already know this, but if you do not, please do not depend on these products for your skin's sun protection. Make sure you're using your own SPF, and then this is just like a little extra splash. Don't depend on it, but that is in there if you were curious. When using a product like this and you're going to apply it with a brush, you will notice that you get a little bit more coverage. Although it is sheer to light, you are going to get a little bit more coverage when you use a brush. So keep that in mind if that's, what you're going for. But if you want something very light and soft and super natural, use your hands. Definitely. Just put a little bit on the tips of your fingers. Don't use your palms because that will be absorbed in the palms. The tips of your finger don't absorb. Just massage it into the skin like that and then perfect it after with a sponge. That's personally my go-to way of using this product, but I have used it always. Sponge, finger, brush, each way has always performed quite well. I do have two shades I like to mix and, make it my own. I have the shade 7.0 Tawny and 9.5 Warm Almond. 9.5 Warm Almond has 3 shades darker after it. Let me show you a quick swatch. That is the texture and consistency on this product. The texture on this is very thin, very light. You can feel the moisture in it. 7.0 Tawny and then 9.5 Warm Almond. And I really want that glow. I will take 7.0, put that all over, and then I will use 9.5 Warm Almond as my contouring, bronzing, outer perimeter shade, because it cuts the work in half, whereas I don't have to go in with a contour, I don't have to go in with a bronzer. It's already pretty much done. So that's just a fun little thing that I like to do personally. That is the Glow Tinted Moisturizer with the SPF of 15. I want to quickly mention my newest foundation from Tom Ford, the one that you guys recommended I try most. And I was like, damn, why haven't I tried this? So I went ahead and ordered, and of course, I picked the wrong shade. And the one time I don't buy 2 shades, this is what happens to me. So yeah, there's that. It is the Traceless Foundation Stick. I picked up shade 8.2 Warm Honey. I usually wear 7.7 across the board with Tom Ford, and then in the summer, I think 8.7 Warm Almond, I believe. So this was like an in-between color because there was 7.2, 7.7, 8.2, 8.7, and I was like, ooh, let me just get 8.2 because it's right in the middle. No, this is very dark for me. But this is what the packaging looks like. I think it's nice. It's cool. It's very thick. It's nice. In comparison, just for size reference, let me show you my Westman Atelier. This is my go-to highlight stick from Westman Atelier in comparison. So you can see this is a good size stick. It is. So 8.2, that's what she looks like. Let me swatch it and show you. That is what 8.2 looks like. I can already feel from the swatch, like it's getting me excited. It's getting me excited. This I'm really excited about. I'm going to keep 8.2 and then I'll get my 7.7, or I might get 7.2. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to get the right shade. I'm really excited to try it. Just by swatching it and kind of just blending it with my finger, I could I feel like it's going to be a good one. And it's a unique cream foundation that creates a flawless, smooth finish. Very nice. It says to be medium coverage, a natural finish, and it's suitable for all skin types. They claim that this has a versatile application. Now, what they mean by that is that you can go in and make it sheer, you can build it to medium, or you can build it all the way to full coverage. I cannot wait to try this out and see about it because it sounds really good. It says that it is always beautiful, natural, and undetectable. Oh my God. That's exciting. Now, they say that you can use this as a concealer. So let's say you just want to do an all over and then, you can brighten your face with your powders or your other products. You can do a once over, one all over with this. And then it says it leaves you with a soft matte finish. That is my newest foundation. I'm excited about it. I will be getting my correct shade and then we will go from there in regards to the Traceless stick. But yes, this next foundation is really special to me. It was my first Tom Ford foundation. It came as a recommendation from a great friend of mine who is also a very big fan of Tom Ford, and this foundation is what started the thing, because me and Thomas have a thing. It's what started the thing that I have for Tom Ford to this day. It is the Traceless Perfecting Foundation, an SPF of 15. This is the original Traceless foundation, and wow, so good. Obviously, I don't use this one anymore. I think this is getting discontinued because everywhere I look, I see some sites have like 4 shades, some sites have 6. They're dwindling down with this one, but wow, what a beautiful foundation. This foundation, super long wearing, a very natural finish, very skin finish. The longer you wear it, the better it looks. If I had to compare it to anything in my collection, I'd put it amongst the Lemire Soft Fluid Foundation. Something that as you put it on, your skin just looks beautifully perfected, hydrated, natural. And as you wear it, as the time progresses, it just looks better. I, living in a very humid climate, got along well with this because it is heat resistant. I know, I didn't even know that was a thing in foundations, but it is, and it works, and it performs so beautifully. I'd say it's a medium to buildable full when it comes to coverage, and it wears beautifully for a long time. Now, this has an SPF of 15, which isn't much, but it's a little something added to what you've already put when it came to you doing your skincare, right? Yes. So this is my very, very special Tom Ford Traceless Perfecting Foundation, the original. Sadly, another foundation that I feel is going to be discontinued because it went on sale for a while, and then like every store you go to has a different amount of shades available. But my gosh, I went really hard. I went so hard with this foundation. I am literally halfway. Like, oh, I personally love these natural skin-like foundations that you can just put on with your hands and go about your merry way. Love it. This is that for me. So good. This is the Soleil Flawless Glow Foundation, and this has an SPF of 30. Beautiful, isn't it? This is a gel serum foundation. It has the little dropper that you press, in turn releasing your product like so. Very thin, very, very thin, very lightweight, blends like a dream, wears like a dream. I want to say this is light to buildable medium coverage, very natural, very glowing, but in a pretty type of way. It is so lightweight. This feels really, this is a feel good on your skin type of foundation. It almost feels like there's nothing there because it's so lightweight. The texture I love so much. I think I've said that every time I talked about this foundation, but it's true. The formula on this is oil-free and alcohol-free, and it feels like it. You can feel that it's not a greasy type of product. It's very, 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 very nice. Now, this foundation claims to give you a unique moisture complex of red fruit extracts, including watermelon, lychee seeds, and apple. And together they increase the water held by your skin's cells. Hydration much? Yes, please and thank you. Now, I love the way that they explain this as far as the finish. Like I said, it's glowy, healthy, natural, but the way they described it is just even better. Your skin is left immediately supple and hydration packed with a satin finish glow that doesn't add shine. Yes. This is definitely your natural type of foundation product that just wears beautifully. Now, it does also claim to protect you against the elements and have SPF. I mentioned it had SPF, right? Now, I have her in the shade 7.7, my honey shade. That is what the texture looks like. Very thin and serum-like. And it blends in like a dream. See, can you see that beautiful glow? Do you see the beautiful glow? Oh, yes, please. You knew it was coming. You knew I was going to discuss with so much passion and love my most reached for, my most loved. Well, I love them all, but we are having a moment right now. The Shade and Illuminate Soft Radiance Foundation. SPF of 50. You're getting the full experience. I'm willing to pay for that. You're getting a beautiful formulation. I am willing to pay for that. You're getting good buildable coverage. You can take this to full and still look natural. Now, this one, they killed it with the shade range. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. From the lightest to the darkest to the little in-betweens, all of us were thought of with this foundation. Thank you so much. 7.7 is a perfect match. That is the foundation I'm wearing today. But you knew that, right? Here's the texture on the Shade and Illuminate. Bring on the glow. So that's a heavy swatch, and then that is a more blended out swatch. Do you see that beautiful radiance? Yes! Radiance. This has a 3-dimensional radiance that reflects soft light. That is the best way to describe the finish that this gives to the skin. And again, what I love most is I can build it up and it still just looks like my skin. Just good, healthy, radiant skin. I love that so much about this product. But of course, you can definitely share it out, and I do that quite often. You just take a sponge, put a little bit of your moisturizer, and share it out. Love it. Amazing. It has hyaluronic acid, so you're going to have nice, plump, hydrated, comfortable skin as you're wearing this product. Now, one thing to note is I do believe that there is a trio of natural oils that you can smell, but that is something to note if you're more sort of sensitive to those type of things. It does have a anti-inflammatory noni fruit extract, which claims to nourish and calm the skin. And then, of course, it has the SPF of 50, which is amazing. Full experience, full performance, shade range knocked it out the park. Everything that you would want has been checked in the box. Yeah. I stand firmly with my Shade and Illuminate foundation. Yes. Now, it's like I sat there and talked about the Shade and Illuminate so much, you're like, wow, what is the purpose of even talking about the next one? Well, listen, different needs, different preferences. That's the one thing. Tom Ford covers all of your bases. You've got something for everyone. Different finishes, different feels, different, you like it like that, here you go. You like it like that, here you go. This is what Tom Ford has done. He has made something for all of us, covered all the bases. Now, this foundation is the newest of released foundations. This is the soft, this is the Traceless Soft Matte Foundation. This is what I do believe has now replaced the Traceless Perfecting Foundation. They look super similar. This is a true modern matte foundation. This has hyaluronic acid and light diffusing microspheres that blur and perfect your skin, all while leaving you with a nice modern matte finish. Now, what is a modern matte? There's a full video on it if you'd like to see how we achieve the true modern matte look. But in short, modern matte is more of a soft matte finish versus a dry, flat, what is going on? You need to drink some water look. No, this gives you a beautiful finish minus all the glow. Very soft matte, very soft matte. This is a true medium. I don't want to say full, but it will cover your imperfections. So I want to give it that true medium. And of course, you can sheer it out and make it a more light to medium coverage. Now, it is said that it has antioxidants, vitamin C and E, and caffeine. Yes, caffeine, which is to treat your complexion to the all-day ultimate comfortable wear. I like it. It's true. It wears beautifully for a very long time. I remember when I did my wear test, I wore it for a really long time, and it did perform quite well. And I do remember it was kind of sort of the end of summer, but then to be fair, I live in a very year-round summer kind of climate. Like the coldest it'll get here is the 40s, and that's pushing it. But most days, the lowest it'll get is 70, but beyond that is 90s. High 90s. And I remember this was in the heat and it held up well, performed well, beautiful. Here is the texture on the soft matte. Let me just blend her out for you. This is more a heavy swatch, but the swatch blended out, you can see that there's not a lot of radiance, just enough. I am excited to see what Tom Ford has in store for us this year. I did attend a masterclass, and there was some insinuation that the next product will be skincare makeup related, which I love the sound of. Skincare makeup, I am about that life, and you all know this. So I'm really excited to see what next products are going to come out when it comes to the base of our skin from Tom Ford. Always something beautiful, structured, classic, classy, elegant, and full-on luxury. That's what I love, and that's what I am looking forward to, and that is what I expect when it comes to Tom Ford and his base products. I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions for me, definitely leave them in the comments. I'm here to help in any way that I can. Please don't forget to like and share. We are on our 2021 mission to change the unofficial Tom Ford Tuesday to the official Tom Ford Tuesday by allowing it to be recognized by Tom Ford Beauty. I appreciate you all so very much, and thank you for being a part of this unofficial Tom Ford Tuesday series. Stay beautiful, guys. I will see you next Tuesday. Bye.